All of all. Anybody who knows me knows that I've been given the leadership of everybody. Straight hell. Look, faith is a lie. Faith will always cross you negative of absolutely positively being good as the truth of God of you. And none of them, no faith anywhere, only teaches to cross back positive when you feel any and all negativity, right? That will state you good, and you can only get bigger and better for that by the physics and laws of all matter. Now look, you got your president, you got your judges, you got your rulers, your kings, your queens, whoever they are, right? But they all got the same sort of legal system, right? They state that the good God and truth of a man crosses bad, when that's a lie. Listen to me. Everything in creation of existence is only negative and positive to the absolute good truth of God of your shape, form, and mass, to the here and now of your reality check. Now check this out, right? If that's a fact, right, then no, without a doubt, every time they cross you negative because you do something foolishly, blindly negative, right? Because that's the only way you can do anything negative, because we are freaking straight wired to only want to be positive and good. That is the truth of the most dominant of us. Because in reality, right, you can't exist no other way. Even if your mind is delusional, right, and the good God and truth of you, right, wants to die. Let's say you want to kill yourself. You only want to do that to be positive and good. Now check this out. In reality, right, because these people teach that the good God and truth of us cross bad, right? Well, it's the death, decay, disintegration, and suffering of everybody, of everything. Listen to me, man. If you don't know to only cross one positive, right? When you feel all negativity, with all, until you feel good at 360 degrees from the inside out, right? Well, in reality, you are always faithfully going to cross negative at any time with negativity. And negativity is the decay, the disintegration, the suffering, and death of everybody, of everything. And it's the only unevolved, right, bad way stated faithfully to reality. Listen, once you know, right, that the good God and truth of you is only negative and positive, right? Positive and negative to the good truth of your shape, form, and mass. All reality only states that way. Well, then you know, right, that anytime you feel any negativity, right, only add up one positively. Find something positive to do with your motion, right? Until you feel good, right? Until you add up good. And that will be the absolute bigger and better of the good truth of God of you, of the rest. You feel me? Listen, because we are not stated this way, right? In reality, people's minds, right, go so delusional with negativity. It's a spectrum all the way from the death of people to the abuse of people, from children all the way up to the elderly. Listen, you don't have to grow old. You don't have to die. If you know, right, absolutely positively, anytime you feel any negative way in your embodiment of matter, right, like you feel weak or you're hurt, to only come back positive, right, until you feel good, right? And that'd be the bigger and better of you. How can you die of that? How can you suffer out of existence of that? That's impossible. Look, I'm going to show you something. If my muscle, right, if I grab a 25-pound weight with my arm at any age, right, unless I'm like an everyday lifter, because that probably wouldn't be much weight to me, but if I grab a 25-pound dumbbell at any age, right, and I curl that dumbbell until my arm is burning absolutely positively, right, in reality, and then I put it down, right, and I get a blow from that, right, that's the bigger and better of my muscle in my arm. How can I shrivel up and die of that? That is a lie in reality. Listen, anything that you do, right, do it that way with your body. If your legs feel weak, build them up, absolutely, positively. If you're making your body bigger and better, how can it be decaying and disintegrating to nothing? In reality, that does not work. Okay, now back to what I was telling you about our leadership, man. They all want to just imprison you and hate you, man. And they want to do this not only to you, man, but when your kids turn 18, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be a victim of this. It's a money-making racket all the way to the top, faithfully. That's why they say, we have faith in our government, we have faith in our leadership, we have faith in our God. Because they don't know the absolute good truth of God of them. Man. Cross back one positive, man. With all of all. Until everybody's good, man. Look, you don't send the cops out to arrest somebody. You send the cops out to resolve the issue, man. You hear me? You guys get along. What the hell's wrong with you fuckers? Get your lives together. Hear me? But because we're not doing that, man, these men and women, man, are going twisted. They are going twisted. And listen, they put us in prison. They put us in cages. They treat us like animals, thinking that this is the good God and truth of us, right? And here's what happens, man. Your mind, right, stays in a negative way. It stays in a way which is deranged, man. You hear me? And depending on what kind of person you are and how it affects you, man, it's a spectrum that of delusions that you can become. Everything from a murderer to a rapist to a pedophile. It does not matter. You hear me? It does not matter. You can hate them people. You can hate thieves. You can hate all these folks. But in reality, it's a flaw of our leadership because they're not making them absolutely positively for all they've done and are only bigger and better than that. You can't do it by caging people. You can't do it by caging us like animals. And in reality, right, they are dying of it. It is suicide, man. You hear me? It is suicide. Look, if all you do is cross negative all your life, right, faithfully, it's going to be one too many times, man. And in reality, it will be the end of you, man. You hear me? Because negativity does that. It grounds out, fouls out, and raptures up everything up out of reality that's that way one too long. And it's been that way since the beginning of all time. That's God. That's true. That's reality. You can check that shit out. That's a fact. And I'll tell you what, man. I can't live in a world seeing all that I love, man, dying faithfully stupid. You hear me? From stupidity, from greed, man. You see? That's why these people don't want to change what they're doing. It's straight greed. What am I going to do to feed my family? What am I going to do? Oh, my God, I'm going to lose my fortune because I've been had as a fool, like any other fool. But it ain't that way. Listen to me. Embrace what I'm telling you. And base out everybody, man, who don't embrace it to nothing. And you can only absolutely positively cross good, man. That's the truth, man. You will be the bigger and better of that. You hear me? Teach these people, man. Teach these people what I'm showing you. Whoever sees this, man. Love your neighbors, man. Kick their ass if you have to, but love them. You hear me? That shit's king, man. You hear me? It's king. It's king. Jesus said it was king, and it is king. God bless everybody, man. That's the truth. Everybody. God, truth reality check.